and welcome back to Wrath of Darkness. And today we're gonna play some Hogwarts Legacies. This is episode 2. So the last time I played, we discovered about ancient magic and got sorted by the hat itself, and it did Hufflepuff.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
And we went through the houses. I did do some research and turned out to find out that there's actually good choices from all of them. So it was hard to choose, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with Hufflepuff.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Aww.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, explore.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Okay, you're kind of mean.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Well, thank you. Do I have to follow you too? No.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Good morning.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay. Give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Oh, an apple. Drink some tea. Is that it?
Revelio.
Jesus, there's food everywhere. I want to mess with everything first.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Oh, I do have a
am
lot
bit
catching up on.
concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was
Nice
nice
meeting you.
meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu. Doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black. Dubious honor indeed.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I like you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Like I said, I like her. She didn't give me a mean smirk.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are
I do.
rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you.
I wonder-
Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Wait, was there more? There we go.
Waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been
Not
dreaming
really.
of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it? What is it? Is it a book of spells?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. Hang on. That's not how you pull it up. Aha. What the? Challenges, settings, quest, map. Wait, map. Holy snap! Okay. Alright. Yes, ma'am.
Revelio.
This way.
I'm coming,
The guide
ma'am.
will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm coming, ma'am. I'm coming. I'm trying. You know, I'm also exploring too.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
House Elf Recipe Book. Rumor containing... Okay. Okay. Alrighty. This is your wizard level. Okay. Our next XP challenges increase your level power. Field guides checks your current challenges and progresses. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Okay, well, field guide. Oh, continue. Exit.
Clever, isn't it?
I'm ready.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
Did I just freeze myself?
Find Central Hall.
Okay. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. View flames represent flames that you have discovered, including your own common house. Flue flames reveal the location. Blah, 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 blah. greenhouse. Wait. Right side of the map is where you'll find active data point of interest, including the tower, the library, and the greenhouse. Okay. I'm just going, going with the flow.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I'm just trying to learn.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station.
Whoa, what? Where are these? Unforgivable curses. Impero. This is instant death. Wait, what? Wait, whoa. Yeah, can we, like, remove that? Wait, what? Oh, hell no. What? Okay.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense
Yes,
Against the
please.
Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Thank you.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will
Yes,
be
ma'am.
invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Professor Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Enchantment, really? Yes. Yes, I will open. This represents the main quest. Further the story, the grant XP. Okay. You could get lost in the castle. You may need to use the charm compass in the field guide. Some quests are locked by spells or other level requirements. In case you need to acquire level or acquired spell to activate quest, new spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as a quest. Let's do Charms class.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For
Thank
now,
you.
Focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Pet the kitty.
Revelio.
I'm just trying to discover everything. Make sure I don't forget nothing. Like, see? There's a chest here. Oh. There's a potion here.
Revelio.
I'm gonna be late.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Begin the quest. This is gonna be hard, ain't it?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you
That was funny.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Why do I feel like this isn't gonna go well? Oh my god, not another one! Okay, how do I use it?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing
without practice.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
What?
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
What's the
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last post. That's it! Now, happens to the best of us. Very good! Not to worry. Excellent control there. Stay focused.
That wasn't fair.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new
I'm about to
student
get my
a bit
butt
of a
whooped.
challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Okay, so we're doing turns. Oh God.
That is how it's done.
Oh. Great.
Accio.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
Oh my God, I gotta get all 50.
Quite impressive. Let us see this.
Ooh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. Alright, I could do this. I could do this. Ready? Stop.
A perfect
Oh,
score. Remarkable.
I still did it. I still did it. I still did it. It fell off last minute, but it still counted.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Stop, 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 stop.
Don't lose your composure.
That one.
Be sharp.
It's all about the timing.
Phew. Well done.
Good game. Good game.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Good game.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I don't
Well,
care.
it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Thanks for telling me someone's waiting on
course.
talk
A
to me.
word, if you would.
Humans. You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
One moment. So, let's, don't need to get copyrighted. Okay, available side quests can be found in the regions of Hogwarts marked with the as a discover exploring morning quests. What does that mean? Wand handles. What are these? You know what? I think I'm gonna do those first. Let me. Wait, does that say no relationships? No relationship quest available. Ah. Come on. Come on. Cool. I don't know what none of that does. Really? What's this? Okay. Inventory? Nothing. And gear. Yes, we're gonna change some gear up real quick. I can unequip it. Okay. Alright. Wait. Go back. What? This? This? What? Ah, hats. I'm not wearing a hat. I'm not. Oh, you know, I did. Nope. Hang on. Do want to go. Travel. I don't want to set a waypoint.
Revelio. Obviously, Hogwarts.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun and simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you can collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio.
I could spend all my gallons.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio.
My brother just started at Hogwarts as a Gryffindor. Thought for certain he'd be Slytherin. Cunning as he is.
My mother is so excited for me to come home for the holidays. She's written for me every day.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I'd imagine things were far less orderly.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
I tried.
You certainly sound like you have an opinion on this.
I haven't slept well for ages. I missed my pillow from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get... Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Transfiguration.
Revelio.
I once turned my pet rabbit into a candy. Mother was furious.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain.
I understand
Well, I'm
now.
glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen it.
Let's go ahead and just, of course, we're gonna track that. Okay, we're gonna go challenges. Okay, first collections. Sorry, I don't like these symbols. You know, these asterisks, the exclamation points. Okay, so it's not that one, it's that one. What? Oh, okay. So I don't have anything. says traditional room. But it says I have a different room. Broom. Neckwear. Facewear. Hot white wand handles. What gear do I have? I don't see no gear. Listen, you're blowing my chain. I don't like it.
Revelio.
What do I need?
Protego. Revelio. Lumos.
Hang on. If Dragon had an 11, whatever that would equal 21. So it would be that guy. And that guy.
Revelio.
I don't know. Ooh. I like dragon.
Revelio.
Trying to get all the fast travels I can. And, you know, anything unique, of course. I do know how to do that,
Off on another adventure, are we?
do the other one, the mirror.
Is
that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Every spell, Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. I got
Let us
this.
begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent first. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Protego. Nothing lucky about it. I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm...
Only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Well, I mean, pretty good.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Nice work.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again,
It's not even my wand.
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Ooh.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Says there's a chest. But so now what?
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
What lovely sound. Oh, that's flattering.
Revelio. Revelio.
Whee! Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you fancy a mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I could plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meat. Oops! Make you jump! Find me inside of a jar.
I'll mess with that in a second. We'll open that chest.
Revelio.
We'll reveal the area.
Lumos. Accio.
I don't clearly have the ability yet to do it. Is this seriously okay?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
There's some about this.
Can I help you?
Revelio. Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm
Get
ready.
me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay. Lock on a target, okay.
Lumos. Protego. Levioso. Lumos.
That's the winner!
Levioso. Levioso. Come on. Protego. Levioso. There goes my one. You're better than that. That's all you Levioso.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Cool.
Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
We'll hurry up and go. Here. And go ahead and do me a favor and stay in the shadows, guys.